Well, today I want to share with you under this title. There is an area you are born to dominate. You are born to dominate everything, but there is an area you are born to dominate. In that area you will excel. But firstly, you must study everything in that area for you to dominate. Look at the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, where God was giving dominion to men. He said, let them have dominion over the fish of the sea. Today we have people who are dominating the fishes over the sea. They can swim where there is big sharks because they have studied, master how big sharks operate. Some they can dominate where a crocodile because they have studied how crocodile operate. Some they can dominate lion, cheetah, leopard, tiger because they have studied how those animals operate. They have mastered them. So even to you there is an area you are born to dominate, and you must master that area. You must study everything about that area for you to dominate. Now, let's look at the life of Moses, because Moses dominated Egypt. Firstly, he discovered his gift, shown by God, and he mastered that gift as God, he was showing him how it works. And he dominated Egypt, performed a miracle, and set the Israelites free for being slave in Egypt. But when it came to designing, there was a man who was dominating that area by the name of Bezalel. God has filled him with wisdom to do the work of artistic, work with silver and gold. But that man, he didn't just start it by doing all those work. There is something that God has revealed to him, and he studied it and mastered it to become like the Bible is telling us about him. Even you, there is something that you need to study and master to dominate your area, because there is an area you are born to dominate. Look at the life of David. Before he can become a soldier, people, they describe him as a good soldier. Well, the king Saul was looking for a musician. They describe David as a good musician. That means there's something that he has studied and mastered how it works for him to be a good musician. The musicians that inspiring you today, it is because they have studied something and mastered it to become good musician. David dominated again as a musician, because we have his songs in the book of Psalms. And he dominated as a king. He dominated as a soldier. What about his son? He dominated as a musician, because he wrote thousands of songs. He dominated as a judge. He dominated as a king. He dominated as a businessman. Today, when we ask, who's the richest man in the Bible? We think about Abraham, we think about Solomon, because they dominated in that area. Today, when we say, who is the greatest, richest man in the world? The person who's appearing in your mind is because he dominated in that area. When we say, who the greatest boxer in this world? The person who's appearing in your mind is because he dominated in that area. When you say, who the greatest Chinese karate man that the world cannot forget? The person who's appearing in your mind, it is because he dominated in that area. When you say, who the greatest singer and dancer in the world, people cannot forget. The person who's appearing in your mind, it is because he dominated in that area. When we say, who is the greatest basketball player or a tennis, the person who's appearing in your mind is because he dominated in that area. When you say, who is the greatest motivational speaker, the person that is appearing in your mind is because he dominated in that area. When you say, who is the greatest this poster that you know, the person who's appearing in your mind is because he dominated in that area. When you say who is the greatest prophet that you know, the person who's appearing in your mind, it is because he dominated in that area. Who is the greatest producer in the world? The person who's appearing in your mind, it is because he dominated in that area. So even you, there is an area you were born to dominate, and you must master that area. You must study that area for you to dominate, because you were born to dominate. There is an area you were born